And we are back rolling at the EBA All-American Camp. I'm Marcus Burnett, joined by Chris Watkins as we get ready to bring you Game 2 here at Day 2 of the EBA All-American Camp. Chris, we've already got a good start to this morning, man. Looking forward to this second game here as well, as we've got another batch of All-American campers here on Court 4.
Definitely a second great day here at EBA All-American Camp. We brought this camp back after a year hiatus to give a lot of these players whose AAU teams may not be playing during the fall open period a chance to play in front of these college coaches as the baseline is really starting to fill up. We have Duke, we have UCLA, we have North Florida, NC State, Texas, all on the baseline, as well as UTC Chattanooga, all here watching this matchup today.
Wide open jumper. It's off the mark. Brought in there by number 133, McKenna Lawrence. That definitely won't be the last time you hear me say that, as Lawrence is often around the glass. Maybe to chase down rebounds as well. Here we got a strong drive there, but it's blocked. It's number 33 there on the drive. Good ball movement so far, but good defense also.
Definitely got Selena King there with the ball. She had been ready to shoot, and there she goes. Hey, and there she goes knocking it down. We say it over and over again. We start talking about them. They make us look good on the broadcast. Selena King does a great job shooting from outside. Is really great in the mid-range setting when she puts the ball on the floor. Look for a big day from her today, and look for a big game from her on this broadcast.
Coach Mayweather directing his troops, Monster Energy drink in hand.
I had to give him that monster after that last game. He actually been coaching the one team and slid over in the second half and then took the loss. We got Koenig there from the top. It's not a shot you're going to see her miss often, is it, Marcus?
No, not at all. From the first time we saw her play there in the July live period on Prospect Nation TV, she's been filling it up since. Whether it's been team, tournament, camp, showcase event, whatever the case may be, Ace Koenig comes to play, and scoring is a part of that routine. Here we see her push it up. Pass intended for number 128, Cheyenne Arthur. It's knocked out of bounds. Arthur gets it to Koenig. Koenig will pull it back out and set it up.
You know, another player to make sure you keep an eye on out here is number 189 in the white, Macy Morris, who recently gave her verbal commitment to the University of Kentucky.
Macy Morris, as Chris mentioned, she's number 189 there in the white jersey. Player to keep an eye on. Looks like she's going to have a seat. She'll get a breather.
I got to talk to Brandon Clay about that. Once I make note of somebody, he can immediately sub her out.
Morris will give plenty of examples of the potential you alluded to, I'm sure, as this game goes on. But she's really been able to work on her presence beyond just being able to knock down the outside shot.
See Carly Bearden there with the ball. 2016, out of Dawsonville, Georgia. Plays with the EOTO program that we have made note on these broadcasts here over the last 2 days. Not to shortchange there, number 179 who knocked down that three. In white there out of the corner.
That's Elizabeth Webb. Elizabeth Webb with the tray ball. Webb's bucket made it an 8-3 ball game. Koenig with the rebound. Good flash, good pass.
Anastasia Evans there.
Easy money there for Evans.
those of you watching at home, and since this is the first half of day 2, we have them playing in a zone set. During the second half, we'll go back to man-to-man. Just as yesterday in our first half of the first game that these players played, they played in a half-court setting. We didn't allow them transition basketball. We do that to kind of enforce the different ways and styles in which you're going to have to play at the collegiate level. Lets these coaches watch on the baseline, see what these players can do.
Just off the mark there on that shot was Selena King. As you can see, not shy about the range. Neither is Ace Koenig. Talked about the 3 she missed earlier and the fact that those don't really come too often. Nice take right there, and there's what I'm talking about with Macy Morris. Not to say she hadn't been able to do that prior to what I've been able to, was able to see there in that spring-summer season, but just continuously showing that she has a greater proficiency at it than what we've seen in the past. There we see her getting the nice assist, and it's finished there by number 130, Alex Fast. But back to Morris. I think the first time I really saw her development and some of the dividends was at the Midwest Showdown there, up there hosted by Coach J.B. Bethay in all Ohio. And she was really able to just score in a variety of ways beyond that outside shot that she can knock down so well. Saw her slash, saw her be able to come off the curl and be able to use her ability to knock down the shot to get all the way to the 3rd level. Here we see her working the high-low a little bit.
Nice job by Selena King, who used that head fake a little bit, rip, go left to create her space. Use the air off the hop, something she does a really good job of off the dribble. She's always the first player in the gym every single time we have a camp. If I walk in the gym, she's in here shooting, whether it's with her father, whether it's with one of our skill trainers, Christian Simmons, or Adrian Penland. She's always continually trying to get better with her ability to score the ball off the dribble.
That Morris floater, another improved aspect of her game, just short there on that one. Here's Koenig the other way.
Koenig's a player that when you look and wonder like where she'll be ranked, we haven't came out with our Elite 25 for our international. We'll be doing that in November. And speaking to Chris Hansen, who helps run and the managing editor of ProspectsNation.com, definitely discussed she's an Elite 25 watch list for our international that will look to debut here in November.
Shot fake by Morris and the finish there in traffic.
Those of you who are watching, you Kentucky fans, you're seeing the type of player that they're going to be getting there.
Going to get plenty of buckets there at Rupp Arena. Trey ball on the way, Cash.
It's number 179. Elizabeth Webb again out of North Carolina.
Koenig with the crossover. Nice help defense there. That was Morris who got a hand on that pass ahead, and it's finished. Alex Fast with the bucket. Fast holding true to the last name there on that fast break. She'll get a breather. Her as well as Brewer. Lawrence trying to drive along the baseline. Now she gets it to Lewis. Morris looking to push.
Tried to use a little Euro there to step around the defender. Was able to actually create the contact. Actually step to the free throw line.
Morris good on the free throw. seen the outside shot. We've seen her get to the rack. We've seen her use the floater. We see her create an opportunity to get there to the free throw line.
Nice job by Carla Bearden to come over and use her verticality to get her hand on the ball and block a shot without generating a foul.
King trying to continue to make it rain. Off the mark, but Bearden continuing to work on the glass. Has that ball knocked away, though. Couple substitutions coming back into the game for both teams.
As Selena King brings the ball up the floor. No good there by number 130 in white. That was Alex Bass as the black team looks to bring it out here in transition. Great take there by number 193 in black. Once again, uses that Euro, kind of steps around. That's Libet Gilliam, who we touched on yesterday, had a great day yesterday. Also had a huge Fab 5 camp here.
Yeah, Gilliam, you touched on her huge day yesterday, and especially towards the tail end, at that point where, we all got out of here about 10:30 p.m. last night, so you could tell fatigue was a factor, towards the end of the session. And that was where Gilliam kind of took it to another gear as far as her rebounding and some of the play inside.
Fatigue is definitely not a factor for Alexis Brewer. Just knocked down that three out of Kentucky there from the left wing.
Got a good amount of Bluegrass State representatives here, not only for the EBA All-American camp, but also for the PSB End of the Road championships. We'll have 4 webcasts from the tournament side of things starting at 11:30 this morning. Catch and shoot 3, fast off the mark. Another rebound for Bearden.
Bearden showing her versatility. It's a different setting when she steps in here at the EBA All-American camp. A lot of times on her EOTO team, she is the go-to player. Out here, she's showing her ability to find different ways to score, getting to the free throw line, how to block down here on the defensive end. So she's showing other things she can do when she's not necessarily the person that's going to get the shots every time down the floor.
Which is vital. You really want to be able to have that as a trait as a player. How many times have we seen some of the different teams that come through the event circuit, and I look at a player like a Sierra Rice for All Ohio, played alongside and behind the likes of Kelsey Mitchell, in that same squad that had Michaela Waterman, Catherine Westbell. Just a loaded squad. So she was really able to do a lot of the things that we see Carly Bearden able to do out there as far as rebounding the ball, do the little things, affect the game without necessarily having the ball in her hands as much.
Once again there, she comes up with the steal. It's Bearden there, number 198 in the white.
And the whole Rice comparison was just because, we see the Sierra Rice that we've been able to see over the course of this season. We see that three-pointer knocked down there. Again, that's Elizabeth Webb, but the Sierra Rice that we saw this past travel season was totally different. We saw more offensive facets of her game as Koenig knocks down another three-pointer.
Going to be looking for a big second half out of Koenig once we get to the man-to-man setting.
Yeah, her and Macy Morris, I think, will make for a very good second half. We're going to take a break for the end of the first. You're watching Prospects Nation TV, powered by the SUV. We'll be back to the EBA All-American camp after halftime. And welcome back to EBA All-American Campus. We're ready to get the second half started. Ansley Eubank is able to inbound the ball. Selena King has it. Gets it over to Bearden. I'm Marcus Burnett, joined by Chris Watkins here. I'm a Prospects Nation TV colleague on the mic with me as we sit here and watch Selena King continue to stroke it from the outside.
See, Coach Brandon Mayweather very excited on the sidelines. He actually was down by 15 or 16. We slid him over to the white team, so hopefully he can get a victory here. But I think the black team and Koenig are not going to make this easy. Look for them to make a run here in the second half as they got Brandon Clay coaching them on the sidelines.
King just knocked down the three. Yeah, we've seen some very good Brandon Clay versus Mayweather battles there along the sidelines.
For those of you watching at home, not familiar, Brandon Clay is our owner of PeachDayBasketball.com. Whereas Brandon Mayweather is new to the staff, joined us here in the spring. He is a very successful high school boys coach here in the metro Atlanta area. Since Gwinnett High School, look for them to be a top 10 caliber team here in Georgia this season. Number 191 there on the short corner with the shot. That's Riley Potts out of Tennessee. Black team looking to get a stop here. See if they can go on a little bit of run, make this an exciting game as they're currently down 17.
Potts scoring on one end, playing nice defense on the other. We got a nice move there by number 33. I believe that's Krista Jones. Potts, nice little short-range jumper there.
Uh-oh, looks like we got a game right here.
They pull it to within 13. Bearden turning the corner. I think another thing that we're going to see more in this second half is, Bearden, she's shown us that she can do some of the small things, be able to work on the boards and do things other than score. I think we're going to see her be more aggressive here in this second half and show what she shows us on a regular basis on the offensive end as well. She'll have to wait until after this next break in order to be able to do so, or she'll get a breather. Ace Koenig brings it up. Koenig had a cluster of three-pointers in addition to some other buckets inside the perimeter there in the first half. Here's King bringing it over. Nice take. Shot wouldn't go there for Brewer. But a good take there by the camper out of Buffalo, Kentucky. Morris working inside. That shot blocked there by Gilliam. But like the move by Morris, and Morris with nice length, nice wingspan, but also stronger than she looks as well.
Koenig there with a nice take. She gets the and one, brings her team within 12. We talked about what she's going to be able to do here. Once they go to a man-to-man setting, she's going to be able to attack her defender one-on-one, as you saw her there, takes the bump, finishes with her left.
Hey, man, I alluded to it right before we wrapped up that first half. Told you Ace Koenig and Macy Morris are going to make sure we have a very good second half. There we see the easy crossover in the layup drill.
Koenig is not going to go quietly into the night.
Brewer. Good looking shot there off the mark. Macy Morris with the offensive rebound. Give me that, says Gilliam. Nice block. A little bit Gilliam playing some good defense on the inside. Good job of getting back on defense there. Here's King. Good contest there by Gilliam, who's doing a lot on the defensive end. Another rebound by Koenig. He's gonna stop, pull from three, just off the mark. King gets it to Morris right there on the elbow. Really getting after it on the defensive end. It's team 6. And when you look at what Gilliam's doing, the hustle that you've seen from Lawrence, as well as Ace Koenig, who's doing a good job defensively as well. They've been able to really be stingy there on the inside, but Macy Morris continues to work hard and get offensive rebounds in there.
Very impressed by Morris today and what she's brought to the table.
Over 9 minutes left to play in this one. Macy Morris knocking down the free throw. University of Kentucky commit playing well here today. There's Koenig continuing to feel like she can get a bucket on demand. Nice defense though. Shot was partially blocked there by Morris. Here's Eubanks on the other end. Left the layup just short. Now it's in the hands of Lawrence. Too strong on the jump shot there is Potts. Here comes King. Morris, she's been calling for it. Wide open. Layup. Macy Morris display continues, was patient there. She was open the first time, but then after the skip pass, she was able to get it and cashed in accordingly. Nice pick and roll there. Unfortunately, won't stay down there for Potts.
Selena King here with the ball. It's been tough to guard in the ball screen settings here today because of her ability to shoot the ball. Macy Morris is going to go ahead and looks like she's going to try to get a victory here for Coach Mayweather. She looks to move to one-on-one on the day here at EBA All-American Camp.
Hey man, with the last name like Mayweather, you got to win, right?
You would figure so.
Ace Koenig short on the shot, but again, McKenna Lawrence. Lawrence been one of the best hustle players here at the camp. Another offensive rebound here in this possession. McKenna Lawrence bringing in the helmet and lunch pail there on the glass. Lawrence out of Augusta, Georgia. Tall task to keep her off of the boards. She cashes in on the free throw. Ansley Eubank will bring it up. Guarded by Jones. Gets the step on Jones. Jones recovers though, knocks it out of bounds. Knocked away there. That was Cheyenne Arthur. Knocked it over into the hands of Koenig. Koenig guarded by Eubank. Gonna try a three off the mark. Rebounded there by Alex Fast. Here's Brewer. Brewer with the floater.
Too short. Like her ability to put it on the floor, though, and get into the paint, tackling with the right hand.
And that's another rebound inside for Koenig. Catch and shoot for Fast. Just over 5 minutes left to play in this one. 18-point advantage. That's for Team 7. They're in the white jerseys. Jones determined to get to the rack. She's going to be fouled on the floor. Here's Gilliam, nearly stolen by Bearden, but Gilliam able to keep possession. Arthur going to try a mid-range J. It's no good. Another rebound by Morris. Morris has got double-digit rebounds here in this game.
She's had an outstanding day so far. You know, she's got a couple blocks on the defensive end. She had a number of threes. And she's been on the offensive glass, which got her the free throw line. She's showing all facets of her game.
Eubank will bring it up. Time on the side of Team 6 right now. Showing some patience here. Webb no good on the shot. Eubank comes away with the offensive rebound. Nice shot fake by King. Creates a good opportunity there for Eubank. Lawrence, too strong on the layup.
King actually thought about shooting there. When you can shoot like she can, you don't ever know when she's going to pull it, the type of range she has, up to about 4 to 5 feet beyond the three-point line.
Oh, yeah. In range when she steps through the door. Lawrence gets another steal.
Doesn't quite finish, but you got Koenig there for the follow.
British Columbia's finest, Aislinn Koenig. Eubank off the mark on the three. Lawrence over to Arthur. Arthur off the mark on that jump shot. Good hustle there by Koenig. Another rebound for her. Too strong on the three-pointer. One thing I've liked is that in addition to all of the points that we've seen Aislinn Koenig and Macy Morris score, we've also seen them get a great deal of rebounds as well.
Yeah, when you score the ball the way they can, as we got number 192 showing her ability to score the ball, that is Alexis Brewer. But you want to see those players not just settle for scoring, show that they can do other things besides just shooting or getting to the rim, as you've seen both of them have done on both the offensive glass and defensive glass. But by getting on the offensive glass, you just create more easy scoring opportunities for yourself.
King guarded by Koenig. Koenig all over it on the defensive end. Takes the cookies there, drops it off to Jones. Jones to Lawrence. Count it. Nice defense there by Koenig. Really just sat in a chair. Was able to get the steal. Eubank with it up top. Nice drive and dish. Ansley Eubank to Alexis Brewer. Sounds like a deuce. Brewer with the rebound. Nearly throws it away. Nearly changes to actually. Team 7 has it. Playing defense till the final buzzer. And we're 3 seconds away from that. So that'll do it for game 2 of 4 here at day 2 of the EBA All-American Camp. I'm Marcus Burnett. He's Chris Watkins. We'll catch you back here for the next 2 games.